Okay, so now we're going to get into a couple of my favorite body weight exercises. The first one we're going to do is going to be the twist. So I'm going to start off sitting down for this, but remember, if you're standing up, we're going to want to pivot. So we'll talk about that in a moment. But remember, with this twist exercise, if I'm sitting down, my legs might be together. I'm going to reach across my midline. That's the goal from this exercise, is to think about that midline and to reach across our body. I'm going to let my shoulders rotate, and I might even have some rotation in the hips. Okay. I want to work on this going side to side to start. I might then start reaching up in different directions, maybe reaching up, maybe reaching down, working on a downward reach, working on my shoulder from all directions. Okay. I also might want to work on reaching forwards, but still going across that midline. And then again, I can also maybe even work on like an overhead reach. So all these exercises I can do sitting down. Also, if I'm standing up, I mentioned the pivot. If I turn and reach my foot on the opposite side or on this side as I'm reaching away, so the opposite side here, it's going to lift up and it's going to let me to turn a little further. Also, my knee's going to bend and I'm going to be able to reach out. So I can stand here and I can twist with limited movement of my body. But what I want to do is I want to try to get as much mobility out of this as possible. So I'm going to twist and reach as I go across like this. There we go. So let's go ahead and do about maybe 10 more of these. And again, I can reach in different directions. I can reach across. I can reach overhead. I can reach out in front and going across, going maybe down and then up. So there's a lot of exercises that kind of build out of this base twisting exercise. We want to work on the rotation of our spine here, and we want to work on our shoulders, kind of helping us to lead the way, and also turning our head and making sure that we get kind of a nice, stable upper body as we're twisting and rotating. So that's the twist exercise. We want to practice that one anywhere from maybe 10 all the way to 40 or 50, to where you're just gradually twisting. I would say a good number anywhere in the maybe 20 to 30 rotations, nice and easy. And then maybe add some variables where you're making this more challenging by reaching around or by maybe reaching for an object, something like that. The next exercise we're going to look at is going to be doing the windmill. So with the windmill, okay, if we're standing up, we're going to have our feet kind of a little bit, maybe even wider than shoulder width. Okay, if we're able to get this stance and bend our knees, what we want to think about with the windmill is that we're going to take one hand and put it on the ground. Our other hand's going to help us with some balance. If we need to, we can use it more. But what I want you to try to do is have this other hand up in the air. And with this hand here, we're going to bend at our hips and we're going to lower ourselves down so that now my hand's touching the ground, and then return back up. So my hand goes up, my body's going to go down, my head's kind of looking this way, and then I just bring myself up. Now, if I needed to, I could maybe put my hand on my leg here and give me some stability. That would help me out just a little bit. But ideally, I want to have this hand kind of not in the picture. I want to have it out of the way, and then I might switch sides going down to the same side with that hand. So right hand to the right foot, and then here I'm going to go left hand to the left foot. Now, as I get better with this, I might be able to think, well, I'm going to reach across my body a little more, and I might go right hand to left foot, and then I might go back and forth that way. Now, if I'm sitting down, I still want to work on the rotation with the downward motion. So we might start up here where I'm sitting up, and then I'm going to reach down, kind of splitting my knees. So my knees are right here, just out of the screen. And as I bring my other arm up, I might bring it up here by my ear. And then I might just take a reach down, twisting my body, trying to touch the ground between my feet. So I'm going to windmill down here, and I'm going to go, and I can even use my arm resting on my leg. Let's back the seat up. Let's get a better look here. And so as I put my arm kind of into the inside of my leg here, I'm able to kind of slide down and get this rotation here that I want to go for. Now, as I bring myself back up, I might then switch to my other arm, and I'm just going to slide down until I find the ground. Now, as I improve with this, I might find that I can eliminate the slide, and I might be able to reach down to the ground. Now, I also might want to reach off to the side of my leg. So that's another option that's going to have a little less of a twist. So it's maybe a good step to take where we're going to work on first going side to side with our hand. And then we're going to work on maybe leaning in, doing a rotation. All right, let's do 2 more of those. And if you're standing up, you can continue to windmill with us. And again, the windmill, it's a great exercise for maybe 10, maybe 20. Again, you could do more, but you'll want to make sure you're nice and relaxed and loose and have a good base of support. So if you're sitting down, you can use your legs maybe as some pressure to help yourself balance. And if you're standing up, you're going to remember have that a little bit wider than shoulder stance. I'm going to tip down. If I go even wider, that's going to make me more stable. And so I can tip down even easier and be able to bring myself to be able to touch the ground. All right. The next one we're going to look at is going to be the high knee kick. Now, when we do the high knee kick standing up, it's just like it sounds. We're going to do a high knee, and then we're going to do a kick with the same foot. Now, if you're really good at martial arts, you might be practicing, you might have some kick techniques and some kneeing techniques, and you can use those now. But if you're thinking, I want to work on the exercise of bringing up my knee, bringing up my leg, lifting that foot up off the ground, and holding some balance, I think this is a great way to do it. So we can bring that leg up, and we can work on holding it up, or we can bring it up real quick and down. And then the next movement would be a kick right forward ahead, or maybe a kick, maybe if don't make sure nothing's to your side, you might do a kick off to the side. But what I want you to work on again is a knee and a kick, and a knee and a kick. Now, if we're sitting down, I want you to work on the elbow in the karate chop. Okay, so we're going to be bringing a high elbow, and then we're going to do a full karate chop. Now watch, when I do that high elbow, I'm almost ready for the karate chop, but I'm not going to do it the first time. I'm going to bring it back down. Second time up though, elbow chop. Okay, so let's go elbow chop. All right, elbow and then chop, elbow chop, or high knee kick, high knee kick. So let's practice these. Let's do about 10. All right, I'm going to do a couple more sitting down, and then I'm going to stand up, but I'm just bringing that elbow up high by my ear. And then on the second one, I'm go ahead and I'm going to let that arm fly, and I'm going to bring my hand out straight. Now remember, for us standing up, we're going to go ahead and bring that knee up. Okay, and then the next one's going to be the kick. So we're going to go knee and kick, knee and kick. Let's do 4 of these. Knee and kick, or high knee and chop. Oh, high knee and chop. Looks like we came up with the combo there. All right, so let's keep that in mind. We might want to work on doing a combination of the high knee and the elbow. So let's try that out. High knee and an elbow, and then a kick and a chop. High knee and an elbow, and a kick and a chop. Great. So again, you can see how some of these exercises, they start with a base exercise, but then as we develop the balance, the ability to get that leg up there, get that elbow up there, we can then take that a step further by adding in the kick, adding in the chop, maybe adding in more power from the upper body or from the legs, and also getting in that balance and that core stability. So try these exercises out. They're just a couple of the body weight exercises. We love doing them every week. Remember, they're a part of the app. So get on here, check them out, log your progress, check out some of the variations to the exercises, and let me know how you're doing. Reach out to Coach John on here, and let's talk about it. Let's find some exercises that are good for you, get you on that right path. That's what we're here for. So I hope you enjoy these, and I look forward to doing more with you as we continue to build this program up. Thank you very much.